أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقال الرسول يا رب إن قوم اتخذوا هذا القرآن مشهورا. And the messenger will say, O my Lord, my people have indeed treated this Quran as a discarded thing. It is interesting that the very term hajara, which means to be forsaken, appears in this particular verse. And it also means that which is abandoned, and it means talk or language which is uttered foolishly. The verse, Inna qawmi ittakhadhu hadha al-Qur'ana mahjuran, means my people indeed treated this Quran as a thing to be discarded. Verily, my people have made this Quran also as an alternative translation, have made this Quran a thing which they have said what is not true. And this is because when a person talks, invariably he says that which is untrue. And this is further referenced by the verse that are recited. The Quran actually is a work that was addressed specifically, first of all, to the people of the Quraysh. They were the original addressees. So therefore the expression, my people, qawmi, may apply to the Quraysh of Mecca, as well as to, more appropriate, the words could apply to all Muslims in particular, who have discarded the Quran and have thrown it behind their backs, as it were. Perhaps never during the last 14 centuries has the Quran been so neglected and ignored by Muslims as it is today. The emphasis of the word Quran, this haza, in the expression this Quran, is full of pathos. And this shows the pain and suffering that the Prophet ﷺ experienced by this neglect on the part of Muslims. The Holy Prophet is represented here as saying that his people have discarded our blessed book. As this Quran, in which there is light and guidance for them, and which is God's greatest gift for mankind, and which has been revealed to raise them to the highest pinnacles of success and moral and spiritual eminence. There is a saying of the Holy Prophet ﷺ to the effect, a time will come upon my people when there will remain nothing of Islam but its name, and of the Quran but its words. And that is Bahaiki Shu'ub al-Iman. And indeed, the present time is that time which is indicated in this particular hadith. And this is obviously has been very effectively demonstrated in this time when, unfortunately, the events that have occurred recently in Lahore emphasize the distance that the Muslims have moved away from these particular edicts. We are specifically prohibited from attacking mosques, synagogues, and other places of worship. And consequently, these attacks on the Ahmadis are atrocious, and they are definitely contrary to the precepts of the Quran. This further emulates or demonstrates how far the Muslims have gone. We see that it is also evident that the Muslims, if you take an umbrage at this statement, how far the Muslims have moved away from acquiescence to the teachings of the Quran. Only 75% of Muslims say prayers. Those who give zakat are far fewer than that number. And those who attend the Hajj have ulterior motives in that type of attendance. So that we see that it is indeed a great distances of the Muslims from the Quran itself. And as an Ahmadi Muslim, I have over the number of years been able to, by the grace of God, to keep this practice and to honor the Holy Quran. And I make these statements because I am a Muslim who has embraced the promised Messiah.